You are listening to Middle East Monitor Conversations, bringing you lively discussions with prominent voices from the region and beyond, as we delve deeper into issues shaping the Middle East and North Africa, from politics, the culture, and the arts.
No, hello Aseel, how are you?
Alhamdulillah, fine, thank you.
I'm so sorry with everything that's going on, so I really appreciate you taking the time to talk to me.
That's no problem.
How's your family? How's your loved ones? How's your community?
Maybe we are a little bit lucky that we are safe till now. Alhamdulillah, and yes.
Okay. So you said you were based south of Gaza, yes?
Yes, in the southern Gaza Strip.
Okay. And so what's been happening around you so far, since Saturday?
Not only to me, for all the Palestinians based in Gaza Strip. From Saturday, we are in a catastrophic days. The situation is unbelievable. You can't describe it. What you are seeing in the social media is honestly 1% from what we are really living in Gaza. So the situation is hard. I don't know what is the good terms that I have to use to describe how much it is miserable what we are living now in Gaza Strip, honestly.
Okay.
See it everywhere.
Okay, and I'm seeing reports as well that the Seoul power plant has been cut off, shut down. So right now there's no fuel or electricity, and there's not even any access to water or food because all aid is being cut off. So are you suffering from those problems now?
Actually, yes. About 99% from the civilians here in Gaza Strip are suffering from the same. Today, the electricity company announced that there is no fuel to turn on the electricity on Gaza. So there is no electricity. The Israeli occupation has cut off the electricity, water, supplies, helps, every kind of survival. And this is the situation. Yes, me and the people here are suffering the same. Actually, maybe I'm calling or I'm making the Zoom right now with you because we have a battery, and we are in the southern of Gaza Strip. So because they targeted the communication company, but the branch which is in the southern of Gaza, they didn't bomb it now till now. So there is internet with me, but about 80% to 90% people of Gaza Strip without no internet. With no internet. So yes.
So what are the people doing? What are they doing to prepare for once there is nothing around them to help them at all? Like, what are you doing? How is it impacting you once your battery goes? How are you meant to carry on?
Actually, we are, as Palestinians, we always stand with each other. Every person here can help the other one. He does. Sorry. So the one who has some water or like some electricity, maybe they have the batteries or something like this, they always help each other because they want to be survived as long as possible. Actually, we don't have any hope that we will be like survived for just an hour else. So this is what we are doing right now. The people open their homes to the people who has evacuated from their houses, especially in the northern of Gaza Strip, because there are so many genocides that the Israeli occupation committed in Al-Rimal, Al-Karama, Sheikh Ajlin, Sheikh Ridwan. All these neighborhoods have been wiped. So, so, so they have to go to the southern of Gaza. They came here, and actually we opened our houses to them. But there is a high of population here in Gaza Strip. So, the UNRWA schools, it contains about 250,000 civilian from the people who have been replaced.
But they
But
bombed they even bombed the
also,
Anawar school, isn't it?
yes, they bombed them. So they are there because there is a little bit safety there, a little bit, but they are targeted. There is no place safe. Actually, when if you want to have a walk here in Gaza, every place has been destroyed. You can see rubbles everywhere, remains of martyrs everywhere. I don't know. There is too much destruction. If we still alive after the war, we cannot recognize the places because they are completely different. There is no streets, no, everything is like a ghost city, honestly.
Yeah, there's pictures and videos coming in every second of what's happening, and what's more frustrating is that the West is still sympathizing with Israel. You have access to the internet. You are seeing the tweets. I met you through Twitter, and
Yes.
how does it make you feel when you see that people, the international community, the authorities, the Western leaders, they're still sympathizing with Israel, and they're still justifying this massacre against the Palestinians in Gaza? How does it make you, as a Palestinian in Gaza who's witnessing and experiencing all this, how does it make you feel when you see such a thing?
Actually, we are not surprised from the international community because they are always blind about what is happening in Gaza. Because nowadays, the Palestinians are who launched or started the war as a reaction of what we are suffering since, like, the Nakba, the catastrophe of 1948, and what we are suffering from, we are under siege since over 16 years. We made a reaction. Now all the international community is having an opened eyes. So we don't, honestly, we don't need their sympathize with the Palestinian cause. I don't know, because they didn't do anything. We always say we want like justice from the International Court of Justice or the international law or those kind of things, but no one replies. Now they are sympathizing with Israel. They are saying that they have so many victims and those kind of things. And the other side, what about us as Palestinians? Israel has killed the Palestinians here in Gaza since Saturday without any warning. They targeted like residential towers, apartments without any warning. Many martyrs has been ascended.
A majority are women and children, isn't it?
Yes. Do you know there is a percentage about 70% of the martyrs from women and children. This is the Israeli bank of targets.
Palestinian children are watching children their age being killed. They're watching their mothers and their sisters and their fathers being killed. Parents are also suffering by watching their children killed. They're carrying their dead children in their arms. How are they? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Now, could you hear this voice? Could you hear this voice? This is a martyr march. Martyrs everywhere. They are starting to go to the cemetery to the situation is honestly catastrophic. The children, if you want to talk about the children, actually the children used to live this situation. They used to live this situation. They when you are talking to a Palestinian child, he's understanding everything. He knows everything that he is living here in Gaza Strip. He's not as the rest of the children in all over the world. He's not thinking of how he's gonna to play or how he's gonna to achieve his dreams. No, he is thinking as us adults how I will be survived. I saw some videos how the children screaming to their parents, "Come here because there is danger. Come here, mama, baba, تعالوا هان. Come here." So they are understanding everything is happening in the surrounding.
You know, over 90% of the Palestinian population, even before Saturday, have been suffering from psychological trauma because of the previous attacks, major attacks against
Yes,
them, including just last year, you know, and 2021.
yes.
And how are they meant to survive this, you know, even if it comes to an end? How are they meant to recover from this? What is the process normally that happens? Sorry, I didn't ask you your role. You speak very well English. Are you a teacher?
No, this is my specialization and university. I'm studying English literature at Al-Aqsa University. Yes, that's why.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, today they bombed the Islamic Gaza University.
The Islamic University, and not only the Islamic University, all the surrounding residential apartments, all else shops, everything has been bombed.
I can hear the children around you. How are they? What do you say to the children when all this is happening? You know, how do you keep them distracted?
Do you know what? The children are walking in the streets because I don't know, they don't feel afraid, or they used to be afraid. When they hear like bombing, calmness for seconds, and they continue their life. They don't understand that there is danger, that they have to go to their houses. The parents always shout, "Come here, there is bombing, come inside, there is bombing outside." But they are children. How you can control them? They want to play, they want to exercise or practice their normal life. He doesn't or she doesn't, that there is a helicopters or warplanes in the sky. So this is hard to let a child in their age to understand all of this. They understand that we are in war. They understand that we are suffering. That we understand that we are imposed to be killed, but they don't understand that there is dangers everywhere.
There's nothing I can say that I know that can comfort you. I'm so sorry. What is it that can help, you know, for people who aren't in Gaza, for people who aren't in Palestine? What can they do that can make even a little bit of difference for the situation there?
Actually, to stop the war, to stop the airstrikes. To be honest, now people like deciding to afford every high cost in order to get their liberation. We want like Palestine as an independent country. We want to say to the world that enough, stop. We want to return back to our countries, to get back Palestine, whole Palestine, without any occupation. I think it's time to do that, because what is the solution? Is it to like ceasefire for some months, then we will repeat the war again
Yeah,
for
it's
some months and again? So it's
repetitive.
not the solution. It's not the
Mm,
solution. And if you want to have a look to the international community, America is standing with Israel. So largest countries are standing with Israel. Also, there are Arab countries are normalizing with Israel. So we are like fighting alone. And now I think from my analysis, I think that we are in a war for liberation. Maybe it's the start. Maybe we will make a ceasefire. I don't know. But I think this time it's not, because the resistant movements are working, and they starting this war because they want to say one word: enough. To the word enough. We want to live in justice, in peace, in dignity. We don't have any kind of uh, like dignity life with any basic survival. When there is an occupation is controlling your electricity, internet, water, food, supplies, uh, crossings. Uh, the occupation is controlling all of them. So till when we will be under this occupation for the rest of our life? Maybe we will die. Maybe we will lose so many people or civilians. But we hope that we will get back our freedom again. This is our view, or this is what we are thinking now.
mhm. You're right. There's so much silence about actual practical support to help the Palestinians. I see that these Arab countries, they're lighting their buildings with the Palestinian flag, or they're just saying words of condemning the actions of
No,
Israel.
no, we
None
don't
of that
want
helps.
this kind of
None of that
solidarity.
helps.
No, no, we don't want this kind of solidarity. No, they are like wearing Palestinian flag, or like drawing flag of Palestine on their faces, or they making some videos. The international community doesn't listen to them. It doesn't work. We are 75 years doing the same. What is the result? So much martyrs. So the blockade is on Gaza Strip since 16 years. There is nothing. We are from worse to worse. We want like a real solution. We need a real solution. If Israel is committing these violations against the Palestinians or crimes every day, and thinking that we are, as Palestinians, we will be silent always, and we will always be like the oppressors who will just cry and just flying the white flags. No, we will never. Maybe this time is the time of to say no. We will liberate Palestine, I think.
Same here. I can see this is different. This is very different,
Yes.
and the way it's caught the world's attention. I only hope that the awareness rises and it forces people to make a practical difference, to make an actual change, a permanent change, not just something temporary where
Yes.
something like this happens again next year and we have to report on this again and write on this again and interview people again. Aseel, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay.
Please
It's okay.
let me know if you need anything. Please send me information about charities where we can donate to as well. You have me on the messages now. Please keep in contact. Just let me know that you're okay. If I message you, how are you? Please reply that you're okay.
Inshallah.
And also, yes, just keep me updated and let me know if you need anything from me. I know you got we got kind of sensitive on the camera today, but is it okay if our team uses the video for when for when I write on this? Is it okay if we make a video out of this?
It's okay. Yes.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Also, can you just send me full name? I know Aseel. Is it Aseel Safi?
Yes, Aseel Safi.
Aseel Safi.
Yes.
And just if you're a student or anything, you want your title next.
No, I'm Aseel Safi. I'm a student. I'm studying literature of English at Al-Aqsa University in the southern of Gaza Strip. I'm 25 years old. And yes, that's it.
Thank you so much. And you are in Madouaz. Your family is in Madouaz. Gaza is in Madouaz.
I want something from you. If you can share me the meeting or the interview with me to share it also, because I have some followers from the outside world. Maybe they can make something to demand of the Palestinians' rights. This is my message, and I hope that this community will, or the outside community will, move for not only the rights of the Palestinians, also the rights of the civilians, the rights of humans. You have to be not like we need you to be human to demand the Palestinian rights. That's it. We hope that they read more, search more, do not believe anything that the Israeli occupation is publishing, because they are making like propaganda and they publishing a fake news to let the world sympathize with them.
They're embarrassing themselves. They've been caught in their lies already. You know?
Yeah, they are acting that they are the victims and we are the terrorists, and this is like so far from the fact. The Palestinians here are suffering. If you can have a walk here in Gaza Strip, you will see Gaza is not Gaza. Everything has been destroyed. Now, when I'm talking to you, I know that there is so many murders have been ascended, because there are some channels that we are following to be updated and to translate the news to publish them. I know that there's so many news and breakings are waiting me to translate, because every second there's bombing and there's targeting in a place of Gaza Strip. Do you know what? They are targeting Gaza part after part by part. For example, they targeted this neighborhood, then the other one, then the other one, then the other one, and to be sure that they damaged it completely, maybe they can target it twice or so many times. So the occupation is in a crazy situation. They don't want like to have a revenge from the resistance movements. They only want to make losses in the Gazan sides or the Palestinian sides, not in Gaza Strip, just also in the West Bank and in the occupied Palestine areas in 1948. And in the north of Palestine, in Jerusalem itself. So we are like working as hard as possible to publicize the or to publish for the Palestinians who are on the other side of Palestine in the West Bank to be strong, to resist, sorry, and from the Palestinians in Jerusalem to protect Al-Aqsa Mosque, to protect Jerusalem, because they are they like announced a menace that they will do everything possible from crime against Palestinians in everywhere they are. Like they are teaching us to be polite. This is the the expression that I can say, but what I believe in, that we are as Palestinians in a strong position, although all the losses that they are living in, but we are still strong. We will be in a full trust with our resistance movement. We be, they want us to, so they want us to deny the resistance of what the resistance movement did, but we are with them. We will stay with them till they end this war with all the wins that they targeted. Maybe it's not maybe it's the start, but we will continue. This is my message, not just me, and I think all the Palestinians and now are thinking the same. There is no way to go back. We want to.
They want
Yes,
they want
to go ahead.
Tire you out, isn't it? They want you to beg your resistance movement to retreat and go back to basically suffering again within the siege. Yeah.
Yes.
But I could
actually, do you know what? Maybe I took a long time with you, but I want to tell you something between us as between my friends. When they publish breaking news or something, like they targeted a place, or they have killed a family, or they make a genocide, they are started to be so sad and to be hopeless, and they start to you can feel that they are crying, but in the same time they started to to support each other. No, we have to be strong. Don't say in a weak breath that we will lose. No, we have to stand with each other. Even though we lost our spirits, we have to be strong, because our resistance is strong. They need us to be with them. We will not let them alone. This is our time, and I think that the scenario is hopeful. I think that we are gonna make something good for the Palestinians in the coming days. Hope so. We know that the reaction of the Palestinian of the occupation is violent as always, because so I hear some people from the international community that the revenge from the occupation will be brutal, and they will make savage genocides. Actually, we are doing the same every day. So there is nothing new. Maybe it is more than before, but this is what we used to live with the occupation. They are committing crimes against us in Gaza Strip, in the West Bank. They are killing without any feeling of merciful or mercy. So even it's more, but we can afford that. We afforded the catastrophe since 1948. We also afforded the siege since 16 years. We can also afford what is happening now on Gaza Strip. I think so. Maybe I talked a lot. I didn't talk since the start of the war, or since Saturday. I didn't talk to anyone because there is nothing to say. All what we say that we want you to pray for us. Just we don't because I think there is nothing can the world do for us, because the governments are dealing with each other against the Palestinians. If America, the United States of America, is standing with Israel, so what can we do as Palestinians with with this amount of normalizing from the Arab countries, which should be with their brothers and sisters there in Palestine? They are not standing with us. The communities of Arab countries, they are standing with Palestine for sure. but the governments are not. They are normalizing, thinking that there will be like relations between them and Israel, or political relations, and I don't know, maybe economical relations between them, but I don't think so. I hope that the Arab countries awake and to wake up, to stand with the Palestinians, because now we have in our hearts a big sadness from our Arab countries. Maybe the international community are not Arabs, but the Arab countries. Where are they? We really need them. Where is Egypt? The Israeli occupation has bombed the Egypt crossing.
Yeah.
So there is no supplies. Who is the who should control the Egyptian crossing? Where is the word of the Egyptian president? Israel is like suffocating the Egypt, or they are like have a menace for Egypt. If they are supporting Palestine, they will do blah blah blah. No, there is no reason. There is no justification for any Arab countries to do that with us as Palestine, or to not stand with Palestinians, or to normalize with the occupation with Saudi Arabia. With Saudi Arabia, there is a little bit of countries who are supporting Palestine. By the way, Russia, China, and Southern Korea, I think, they are supporting Palestine, and the other countries are watching with silence. The Jordanian king, where is he? The Jordanian queen, Rania, she's Palestinian. Where is she? She didn't publish any post to support the Palestinian people. So all of this maybe makes sadness in ourselves, but I'm repeating that we are strong enough to face all of that alone. Even no country can want to stand with Palestine. It's fine. We will stand with ourselves. We will stand till we die, but we will not go to like Egypt as a solution, as they said that we will go to Sinai. This is an option. No, we will not go to Sinai. We will not go to Egypt. We will stay in Gaza. We will stay in Palestine. They will not repeat the catastrophe of 1948, and they will not replace us from our countries. If we have been killed by the Israeli occupation, it's fine. But in our country, we will not go to anywhere else. The people are moving from the south to the north, from east to the west. Actually, they are like moving in Gaza Strip from like a place which is not safe to a place which is a little bit safe, till they like in a circle. Because they want to be alive. Yes, but in fact, no place is safe. But they are trying. For example, sometimes they are saying they will target or to bomb this area. They go or evacuate the area to go to another area. They have another call. We will bomb this area. They turn to another area. This is the situation here. There is no like stable situation. I don't know if I make another interview with you to keep you updated with what is happening here in Gaza. But I think the situation is gonna go to worse. But it's fine. We will stay strong. Yes.
I don't want to be hearing this. I don't want you to be saying that. we could possibly.
And you know what? There is some people who are in hospitals. We are in hospitals. There is no electricity in hospital, which the hospital should treat the wounded people. There is no electricity. There is some fuel. I knew that there is some fuel to charge the hospital for the dangerous cases that comes from the wounded people, from the like airstrikes who have been targeted. Sorry, I can't talk very well. I don't know. I'm sorry,
No.
but in general, now all Gaza with no electricity. All Gaza. We have battery. Maybe some families have battery. Yeah, maybe they don't want us to. They want us to be isolated from the outside world. They don't want the outside world to be in contact with us. We don't want. They don't want us to show the truth to the outside world. They don't want us to like publish what are the crimes that they are committing with us every day. So they are doing that, and we know that, but we are trying. We hope that they don't target the communication company, which is in the southern area, because if it happens, there is no internet in whole Gaza. I don't know how they can, or how you will be able to have news or updates about the Gaza Strip. I don't know. Even the press or the journalists have been killed. So many journalists have been targeted when they are working, and they have been bombed. We lost so many journalists. So maybe if you followed the Hussam Zomlot, you know Hussam Zomlot? He's a Palestinian diplomat, ambassador in the UK. Yes, he is telling the truth about the Palestinian cause and the Palestinian suffering since the 1948 and since 16 years of siege imposed on Gaza Strip. He is showing, but also the US, the UK, all these countries are like want to make him silent. They are removing the videos. They are asking like, what is this? Honestly, before I come to your interview, I asked about you because I don't want to be asked the same question of are you with Hamas, of what is doing with Israeli civilians? No, we don't want to be asked like this, because what is Hamas did in reaction of what 2 million Palestinians are suffering. So this is a reaction that the international community have to understand, that this is a reaction. Who can defend? Who can resist or resist? We as civilians with nothing, we can't. So we have to. By the way, in the international law, the people who are under oppression have the right to resist and to defend themselves. So this is a normal right. We are defending ourselves. But the international community, what? They are saying that we are terrorists. We are like with terrorism. No, it's not the fact. This is a reaction because we want to say to the world, stop lying about what is happening in Palestine. Stop. That's enough. I think that's enough. Till what, 100 years? We will wait 100 years, 200 years, 1,000 of years to be like freedom again, free again? No, we will not wait all these years to be in freedom or in dignity or to have the human rights. But by the way, the international community says the human rights, and we hear so many slogans, but what is he doing? They are humans and we are not. We are animals? No, we are humans in the equal way. They have to deal with us in equality. We want the international law, but in equality. And I think if there is a justice international law, Israel is the only one who will lose more. If you want to count how much crimes they are committing, they are the only ones they are the losers. They know that. They don't want the international law. And the international law, by the way, is unfair and it's not like dealing injustice. No, they are supporting the Israeli occupation in front of all of the world without any shyness. And they are saying that the Palestinians are terrorists. No, we are not terrorists. We will not accept to describe the Palestinians as terrorists. We are resistance. We are resist and defend our human rights to be dealt with us like humans. We want our dignity, our human rights. We want to live in peace. That's it. They have to go out of Palestine. We made Oslo. We signed Oslo to live in peace, but it didn't respect Oslo. Our government signed Oslo. Yasser Arafat, our president, signed Oslo to live in peace, but they didn't respect that. They want Palestine, they want to steal all Palestine. They are greedy. Why? Year by year, they are making more settlements. Why? And now they want to take over Gaza Strip, because Gaza Strip now is a danger area, as they are describing, as a danger area for them. No, Gaza Strip is the largest air prison in the world. We are suffering a lot every day, but we are affording because there is no solution. From every side of the world, there is no solution. We are waiting till when? We have to make a movement. Nelson Mandela, Martin Luther King Jr., Rosa Parks, all those people made revolutions to change their life, and we have to do that. I think this is the time to do that. Maybe by our generation. Yes, we have to do that. We care about our education. We care. We care about make people with a high mentality, with a high knowledge, to make them able to say no for Israel. And I think this is the time. By our generation, I'm 25 years old, and I think that our generation is the start to the liberation movement of Palestine. This message should be clear for the outside world, and that's it.
Thank you, Aseel. You
I'm
said
sorry for too much talking.
No, everything you said is so valid, and it's what everyone needs to hear, from the Palestinians themselves. And you're a great representation of that. You're beautiful. Everything you're saying is beautiful. So thank you so much.
Yeah,
and I hope you're right about your generation being able to finally liberate Palestine. And I hope I get the chance as well to live to see that, to see Palestine free, to see smart people like yourselves, educated Palestinians like yourselves, who have such a strong will in the resistance movement, to finally see your people free, to see your family safe, to see your community safe, and to see Al-Aqsa safe, it's crazy to think that this all started.
I'm Palestinian. I'm sorry for interrupting you. I'm Palestinian, but I have never been to Al-Aqsa Mosque. I have never prayed at Al-Aqsa Mosque. I'm Palestinian. I have never seen Jerusalem in real, or I have never seen like the West Bank. I have never gone there. So I'm Palestinian, and I don't have the right to go there. I don't have the permission from my occupation to go there. There are so many youth like me who applies to go to visit Jerusalem through like international institutions, but they can't. You are rejected. Why? Because of like a security reason. What is the security reason? I don't know. But you are rejected to go to other side of Palestine. This is the life, and I really hope from the international community to hear from, as you did, to hear from the Palestinians themselves, not from other people, or from social media, or from like channels or those kind of things. Hear from the people in suffering, because no one know what they are living more than them. This is the fact.
Yeah, and you don't want these officials or other foreigners to be putting words in your mouth and claiming to know how you feel or what you want. You should be able to say what you want yourself. And it shouldn't be normal. It shouldn't be normal that you're asking occupiers for permission to visit your own rights. You know, Al-Aqsa is yours. Al-Aqsa is yours as a Palestinian. You don't need permission from these Israeli occupying authorities and security, all this bullshit. But again, thank you, Aseel.
This was Middle East Monitor Conversations, brought to you by the Middle East Monitor in London.